April 5th, 1242. A frozen battlefield on the treacherous waters of Lake Peipus. Here, amidst the howling winds and bitter cold, one of the most legendary medieval battles in history took place. A clash that would define the fate of Eastern Europe. On one side, the mighty Teutonic knights, feared warriors clad in heavy armor, backed by the power of the Pope and the Holy Roman Empire. On the other, the determined forces of the Novgorod Republic, led by the brilliant and ruthless Prince Alexander Nevsky. But what truly happened on that fateful day? How did a Russian force, outnumbered and outmatched, stand against one of the most feared military orders in Europe? And did the frozen lake itself decide the fate of the battle? Welcome to the Battle of the Ice, a story of strategy, survival, and slaughter on the frozen edge of the medieval world. Join us as we unravel the truth behind one of history's most chilling confrontations. The Battle of the Ice was a pivotal medieval battle fought on April 5th, 1242, between the forces of the Teutonic Order and the Novgorod Republic, led by Prince Alexander Nevsky. The battle took place on the frozen surface of Lake Peipus, which lies between present-day Estonia and Russia. During the early 12th century, the Teutonic Order, a Catholic military order, sought to expand its influence into the lands of the Orthodox Slavs and Finnic tribes. This was part of a broader series of conflicts known as the Northern Crusades, where German, Danish, and Swedish forces aimed to Christianize and dominate the pagan and Orthodox populations of the Baltic region. In 1240, the Swedes launched an invasion against Novgorod, but were defeated by Alexander Nevsky at the Battle of the Neva. However, in 1241, the Livonian branch of the Teutonic Order, along with their allies from Denmark and the bishopric of Dorpat Tartu, occupied Pskov and other Novgorodian territories. This prompted Novgorod to recall Alexander Nevsky, who had been temporarily exiled due to internal disputes. In early 1242, Nevsky launched a counteroffensive, recapturing Pskov and forcing the Teutonic forces to retreat. The decisive battle occurred on Lake Peipus, where the Teutonic knights, supported by heavily armored cavalry and infantry, attempted to crush the Novgorodian forces. Alexander Nevsky positioned his troops strategically, using a combination of lightly armored infantry, archers, and cavalry. He also leveraged the lake's treacherous frozen surface to his advantage. The knights, wearing heavy armor, formed a wedge formation and charged straight into the Novgorodian lines. The Russians feigned a retreat, luring the knights deeper onto the fragile ice. Once the Teutonic forces were stretched thin, Novgorodian reinforcements encircled them. According to some accounts, the ice began to crack under the weight of the heavily armored knights, causing many to fall into the freezing water and drown. The Teutonic Order suffered heavy losses and was forced to retreat, effectively halting further Catholic expansion into Novgorodian lands. The battle solidified Alexander Nevsky's reputation as a great military leader and earned him the status of a national hero in Russia. This victory helped preserve Orthodox Christianity in the region and prevented forced Catholic conversion by the Teutonic Order. The defeat also weakened the Teutonic presence in the east, though they continued their campaigns in the Baltic against the Lithuanians and other pagan groups. The Battle of the Ice is often romanticized in Russian history, particularly due to Sergei Eisenstein's 1938 Soviet film Alexander Nevsky, which depicted the battle as a grand patriotic struggle. While some historians debate the extent of the ice-breaking and the precise details of the battle, its strategic significance remains undisputed.